Hello. How's it going, everyone? New month, so 3 4-star pull or standard better pulls, 5 of them. Yay. I'm doing the Penacony quest. I just did these because I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. I did not sleep super well last night, so I woke up really late today. That's why I started an hour later than I intended. Oh, I didn't even get enough to get it. Fuck me. It's okay, I still have a month. Alright, I'm gonna start the store request. I'm so excited for it. But I had to save it for a day off because, you know.
Wake
In
up!
case it's long like the other ones.
Wake up! The sun's frying your butt.
What?
Are you okay? Can you hear me? What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is...
Is it though?
It's been a day. I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended and I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes.
Poor March.
I thought if the Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from... The family's official statement was like... The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt. After all, they can't just reveal the truth about... Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witness and everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon...
But my question is, where is Sunday?
After all this It's a massive airship, and it's awesome. I heard it's never shown to the public. Only VIP. The Iris family sent us a bunch of souvenirs. Fruit baskets, plus this fancy button model. After you're back on your feet, you can enjoy them all. The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people, the families of it, now all the major lineages, except for the Oak family. Why the sudden interest in that? Well, I was dragged into this sweet dream. I felt a cold tentacle diving into my memories. But something else was there. So the tentacle suddenly disappeared.
That sounds too dangerously close to hentai.
Then I dreamed about stuffing my face with delicious food and going on a shopping spree. Sunday didn't seriously believe that was the life I wanted, right? Breaking free from that cheesy illusion was... Yeah, let's go. We've got...
Yeah, we get to meet up with the others. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Firefly.
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it.
True.
Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go.
Thank you.
No
Bum, bum,
problem,
bum.
Miss Samuel. I love this fake name. Now that we're done
Samuel.
in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities.
She's died
How
twice.
will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin.
Damn. Kafka the sugar mama?
But I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
I think people would pay good money to see Kafka in a dress.
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his...
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last.
Damn, you really like those cake rolls
But
then.
today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it.
Just buy them
It's not
all.
written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Topaz. Bum bum bum.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big
Ooh,
boss
this
hasn't
place looks
arrived.
pretty.
It'll be a while before the con.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really... I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go...
About this, Director. I've asked around. This airship named the Radiant Feldspar belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of mourning. The atmosphere here,
No. No secret.
it doesn't feel serious.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stand. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us better.
Your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big...
Thank you for the reminder,
Who's
but
the big boss,
I don't
Jay?
think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be... Just tell everyone on
bum.
our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiation.
Oh, got it.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean, really serious.
Does she hate the word big boss? Like, does she hate being called the big cheese?
Got it. Thank you for the reminder.
It's not like you're saying she's fat or anything. Numby. Yo, this ship is cool. What the fuck? Numby can find treasure chests? That's dope! How you could tell someone doesn't have topaz.
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Huh. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while. Such a bustling place. I think I'll take a little walk around.
Treats?
Oh, are you hungry, Numby? Food in the dream. Numby!
It's so cute!
Ooh, oops, not to your liking, huh?
Oh, poor Numby. Yo, Numby's going for that chest. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's amazing. Dude, I'm so sad I don't have topaz. I mean, I was sad before, but now I'm like, damn, I'm really missing. We found another one. What the fuck? Okay, lead the way, little one.
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC. Don't you dare embarrass me.
It's so cute. It's so helpful. Beep, beep. Hey, Merlin. How you doing?
So many buttons.
Beep, beep. I'm a sheep.
How many centuries would it take to press them all? Huh. Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are these?
I'm doing pretty good.
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
Oh my god, the voice changed, Sparkle.
For my safety? Are these buttons?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange... According to those involved, he said something like, just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just...
Where's that prankster? Haven't the hounds...
Yeah, that guy has some skill.
bum,
However,
bum.
you know, the Bloodhound family won't give up. Whoever disrupts order in the dreamscape will Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please, kindly...
God, Sparkle. Dude, I wish I had Topaz. I wish I had her. I wanted her before, but now it's like with this treasure chest bullshit, I really want her.
Hard work pays off.
Oh, hello. My brain got a little confused there for a second. Okay. Damn, I thought that would work. Oh my god, why am I so stupid? Fuck it, I don't care. I don't care enough. I am not big brain enough right now to do that. I'm still not awake because I fucking woke up so late today.
What can I do for you?
You can give me 400 poles for free.
Hello. Could you tell me more about the Radiant Feld?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor to assist you. The Radiant Feld
Yes, so
is
much
owned
honor.
by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has been sailing across the 12 hours of the dreamscape ever since.
Oh, so it's owned by old Odie himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly decorated.
Indeed, Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship.
I'm just waiting for Sparkle just to blow everything up. If you're gonna do it, I know
Allow me
it.
To continue my introduction, the Radiant Felspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era.
Yo, what if
But
Sparkle?
its voyage was temporarily halted due to the recent reverberation.
Yeah, what if Sparkle is gonna be the reason for Firefly's third death? What if Sparkle kills Firefly the third time?
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it.
I don't know, I'm making
You're
guesses.
really
I don't know
downplaying the whole
anything
thing.
about the story quest. I
I
plan to keep
apologize.
it that way till I beat it.
Continue.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Felspar had to suspend its voyage temporarily.
Uh-huh.
Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival, originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater, had to be so. Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Felspar, taking this opportunity to announce the resumption of the air.
Ah, well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary. Thank you for explaining matters to me. Goodbye.
Numby! It's so cute. I want a
Hello?
Numby plushie.
The Talent Motivation Department? Again? Internal review? Will it ever end? I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up?
Yo, Jade? What the fuck?
In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena.
Dude, why does she have such a
Looking forward
seductive
to working
voice?
with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
Ah, it's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with you.
Dude, she is so fucking stunning. What the hell? This is the first time I've seen, like, her in-game model. I saw, like, some leak stuff, but not, like, actually in-game, like this HD.
You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stonehearts, I need you to be at your best. Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room. As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right?
So, my question is, so Aventurine, Topaz, and Jade are 3 of the 10 stones, right? Like, is that what she called? Hold on. Yeah, 10 Stonehearts. So, are the other 7 going to be, like, playable characters too?
I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits. Before
That's true, and it works in our favor.
if we can reach some sort of agreement with old Oti beforehand, and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly.
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest, as long as the influence of Harmony hasn't completely permeated their core. Personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed the... It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the 5 lineages. It's just a slogan now that the dream...
After the downfall of the Yoke family, old Oti's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads.
Yes. That's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Why am I so tired?
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarilo case.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic
all
Investment
the star
Department.
effects on her dress and her hat and her
Time
bow.
to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting act. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
Yeah, don't let my homeboy sacrifice be in vain. Open sesame. Whoa, what the hell?
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar. Smart and charming lady.
Dude, he looks like a mixture between a dwarf and an elf.
Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
Maybe a hobbit? No. Oh, shit. God, my controller was so plugged in. I can't run. Yo, the slow mommy walk. Yes. These are some bad bitches.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a...
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Odi Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
I'm trying to think if there's been any iteration of fantasy where dwarves had like pointy ears or not, and I can't think of any, because that's usually a predominant figure in elves.
After all,
I don't know why I'm so
Penny, you
hung
are
up
the
on
legendary
this.
figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
He's a cool character. I was expecting a nameless NPC old man.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation.
I'm definitely not. I'm a papega.
I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead. Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board,
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation
Chest.
indeed.
I see a chest.
Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for? Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's...
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experience. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when fate...
Ooh.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
She's like, I'm a shit stomp you.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
Going public?
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream.
Bum, bum, bum.
Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
No, I like him. He's jolly.
This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities,
Ooh.
and that the family
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Well played.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
I don't know why, but him saying like the thing about the biography makes me think he had like trillions of kids for a second, and I'm like, what?
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time.
The doors look like keyholes, and then I want to play Kingdom Hearts again.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC.
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within, instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats. Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to...
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion?
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again... There you are. Did you rest well?
No, I slept like doo-doo.
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
You could have just stayed in with me in the deep sleep. Just kidding. No, I'm not.
Even long dreams eventually come to an end. Our advent... After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately...
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already. He'll face a trial. As for further details...
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream. Significant, while quite different from the truth. This appears to be the outcome with the least...
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet. Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you. Yeah, it's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion. When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but...
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing music, atmosphere, maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here.
Hell yeah, make me get smashed. I'm just
Let's
kidding.
see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique. To the nameless, resting in peace. And to Gallagher.
Wait.
Ready to mix your drink?
You hate work and you want to hang out? Aw.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since our last
I'm
meeting at the
sorry,
lounge.
Merlin.
Come to think of it, he always did come and go quiet. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the... I have a hunch. Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wish. Before we start, would you like to talk to...
Well...
This trailblazing expedition has been thrilling and memorable. Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals. One bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him. However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further details, The family would rather not disclose them.
Why not? Meanies.
One bird longs for the earth, and the other longs, however, facing punishment from...
I didn't mean to click on
Since
that one.
the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellaron's power to strengthen their hold on the... That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of
The
all
new story
this
quest is interesting, and
delicate matter.
no, I didn't pull for Firefly. I'm skipping her.
Venturine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to... Well, it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced. When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth. The conclusion of a journey can often...
Damn.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it's... Given the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom Pom.
We gotta tell Pom Pom all that they're gone. No, I like Firefly, but I just like her best teams. I don't have the resources to get her. Allie, why'd you slap me? Because since my account is free to play, it's like I have to carefully pick, and I really want to get this one character, this Foxian dude that's coming out. I want to get him and his light cone, so I'm saving.
In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the five of us were always... Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me. And...
You knew it? You knew what?
No related records exist in the databank, but I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony.
You gotta feed that fur.
No,
no, not like that.
From the very beginning.
He's just really busted with Acheron.
However, now that more
I'm not a
powers in the
furry.
universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos, like I said, we'll go and see.
No, shut the fuck. You have fur for ears. Don't even. Actually, that's more of a Neko kind of thing than a furry kind of thing. Those are different, but still. I don't see March or Himiko or anything. Don't judge my ears. I will judge your ears because you slapped and stabbed me. And then you spat on me. Yeah, March 7th's gonna be free, which is cool. Yeah. She's a free 4-star. More like a costume change, really, from what I heard. I could be wrong, but I am 99.9% sure.
Ready to mix your drink? Before we start, all right, I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet?
I want it sweet.
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. a slight imbalance in the ingredients. However, with the right ratios, you get not a bad choice.
Either E4 or E5. I just don't have resources. Oh, wait. Also do 2 dream jams. Oops.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well.
We picked the same
To the
drink.
filter of
Hey.
Well, here's to the nameless resting in peace. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return. Cheers.
Oh. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I don't know where that came from. I'll lead the charge. What are you doing on? It's a secret for now. Be patient. You'll find out soon. Opening ceremony. Hey, I can't wait. Oh, I'll say goodbye to her.
Oh, are you leaving?
It's
I've
so
mixed
cute.
more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a...
If you happen to run into
I wonder if she'll
Gallagher,
become a playable
make
character.
sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be... All right, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have... Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's embark towards our tomorrow.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, Jade?
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the
me
risky
too.
step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they're...
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Huh?
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that
Bark,
remark.
bark, bark. Oh my god, Merlin. Down, boy, down. Bunk, bunk.
Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a...
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top-quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising...
Well, that's obvious. But what I truly wanted to know is... This project is obviously too bland for your taste.
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't...
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my Topaz Stone to cover for you. It's like...
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss
Ooh,
Jade.
excuse me.
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Yo, the whip. Watch me whip. Watch me nay nay.
There's a good child. Do as you're told. Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations.
I wonder if Jade and Robin are any good together on a team. People have been shipping Jade x Topaz. I can see
How
it.
about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth. Just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its void, the Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually say there are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the fest.
See you later, Miss Jade.
Wait, what's up here, I wonder? Nom.
Is that all? Hardly worth the bother.
Yes, it is worth the bother, Jade. I need everything I can get. Because being free to play is a little hard at times.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's get...
Figured out something already, Miss Jade?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations. Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber eras.
Interesting. Now that's good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me.
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's... Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us.
Oh, no.
The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death.
Bro, she's spreading fake
Care
news.
to guess how many ways we have to turn Alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? with the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony. I assure
You really think you can pull that off?
even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony.
Dude, I know the gaslighting.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
Gatekeep.
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple.
Girl.
No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Amber Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value.
I love it. She's just like, obviously, the answer is money. Money. I love money, SpongeBob me boy.
With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
Ah, and then the IPC will be able to exert influence over?
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation. So I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've... All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're...
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Sweet Dew? Oh, Himiko.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral...
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a...
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the Land of the Dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet,
We are honored that everyone here recognizes while the nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune. If this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivity. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again. And such a tragedy must never recur.
Yes. Whoa, what the hell? Her entire back is exposed. I just realized that.
Watch yourselves in front.
How about you watch yourself, bitch? I'll whip you. I'll whip you into shape.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume.
I want help, but I might have to pull for Himiko.
Family heads.
They will soon realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
So, are you want help, but you might pull for... Are you gonna, like, pick Himiko? Or, like, you know, like when you get it enough, you'll just pick them?
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the...
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and
but Miss Jade...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course.
Yeah, my guarantee on standing someone's here, and I still haven't lost a welt.
Give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
I don't like how that's highlighted. What is her hobby?
You want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a... Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around.
So her little hobby is to run a pawn shop. Huh.
I have one more question.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found...
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do, like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Ooh, the final guest? Is he me? Oh! Firefly?
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar, a pawn shop.
It's so pretty.
Wishes. Is there really a place like that on the... I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
Woo! It's so cool. Oh, it said no.
Is that him?
Yeah, it's me. You're the boy.
Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
Robin!
By the way, there's one. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family. As a token of gratitude, please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop? Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device. Please feel...
Lady
Yay.
Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf? Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her.
Holy crap, her sand mech is huge.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange. Radiant Fel. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to...
Everything you have.
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to...
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of...
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money lend.
Which one should I pop? 1, 2, 3, 4, Dan Hung and Void Ranger Jive.
Don't change the words.
No, it's not the best time. Sorry. I'll catch up with you.
I didn't realize he was there. I just saw the balloons. So is that achievement completely missable?
You stupid.
Enough talk. Let's get this will be our final game. I'm betting my...
Oh, a big talker, huh?
What? Oh. 3 battle game where you have to match the color fruits within a certain number of moves and increase the origami's combat power. So it's like Bejeweled! Yeah. Get fucked. How is it possible? Because I'm built different.
This can't be. You lost to me 10 times in a row.
It's true, Lady Bonajade. Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy, the Master Gambler.
The turnaround for the Master Gambler.
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy.
Whoa, what a beautiful necklace. Is it made of cymophane? How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane?
It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I've never told him.
So, will you go out with me?
I will.
Aww.
Really? I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention. Oh,
Wonderful. So, shall we go, Dorothy?
yeah, let's go.
Hey, did you the gray-haired one outside?
Don't look around, just focus. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
Is that him?
Chirp, chirp. Origami bird. Hey.
Come on. Well, come down already. Everyone's standing.
No, it's not the best. Sorry. I'll catch up.
I love seeing him in these little moments.
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him. He's been hiding at the Moment of Soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from him. 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass.
All of their wishes actually did come true. But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
Don't worry, I'll come back all right. Boom! And a fire explosion. Tell me what you know!
Back, Miss Samuel.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems, but I'm not sure what you want me to see.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes.
Oh,
and
sorry, I
now,
was adjusting myself.
I'll tell you the price they paid. Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her clues from the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade exchange. Every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her. And it would be impossible. She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck. But she'll never be able to use. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool, and patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall in. As for the price, those iron cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the Firmament Front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence. Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron hunters are like you, traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny, attempting to move in the opposite direction.
Huh.
I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the strategic investment.
The Stellaron hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few minutes. What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond? Even if it could...
Simply put, you and I are the same.
Bum, bum, bum.
However, unlike you Stellaron hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want.
Yo, who's this with the gun in the background? Wait, hold on, that looks like Fischl. No, you cannot tell me here in the right corner that is not Fischl. That looks so much like her.
Each of us has our own past and destined ends. And on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him.
I'm interested in him, and also him, or if, well, these two. Well, I'm interested in all of the people here. Yo, she looks like a priestess. What the fuck?
This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside.
I think either him or whoever that is, these two, one of these two is Diamond.
So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would... So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again.
You know, it's kind of funny. I actually never really gave a shit about the IPC, but just that one art has gotten me interested to know more about them.
It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, It ends with hope.
Lady Bonajade? I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
Turns out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected. The Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a... This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
Woohoo! And wait, he's talking to Adventurine?
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry. Look who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
Oh, you're here too. Long time no see, friend.
Merely a greeting of platitudes. As long as you and I...
Let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood of the...
I agree. Now let's congratulate Mr. Trailblazer. I hear the family intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival. Well, my job was just to give the IPC an opening. Other things aside, I think I did a pretty... Well, you were at Dreamflux Reef. We were actually close by. You wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable friend.
He always emphasizes friends so much. It's so funny.
But that emanator didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out too long. Otherwise, this would have been settled in a much cleaner manner.
No problem. Punishing the wicked and eradicating evil is a top priority. Would have been strange if we sat at making an entrance like that. Us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback. Reckon you'll meet quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey. Do me a favor. Forget it. I'm not one to beat around the bush. I've got a score to settle with a high-ranking executive fella named Oswaldo Schneider. And this flamboyant fella here can help me find him.
You just called the flamboyant fella.
The feud between the Marketing Development Department and the Strategic Investment Department is well known across the cosmos. But what I didn't expect was the involvement of the Galaxy Rangers. And it looks like things are about to get...
Thank you. And
I'll pass. But I do hope you guys have fun. If you don't mind, let's play a few...
Oh, Dr. Ratio.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was... adequate. No wonder that gambler likes you. This individual is my responsibility during the trip. Nothing more than an errand from the Office of Academic Affairs.
You know, like, every time I see Dr. Ratio and Himiko, I think of, like, Greece, and it's just like, I really want to see a world where, like, you know, it's like space Greece.
Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this unique opportunity. A blend of work and play. The executives of the IPC and the Guild say that we are strategic partners. Yet, from my perspective, I am invariably the teacher, and he, along with you and every other individual, is the student. From this perspective, Aventurine isn't what you'd call an ideal student. Yet, he's also not utterly obtuse. Alas, the void within him can never be filled by talent and knowledge. Let's hope he doesn't turn into a... Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped the essence. The principle of balancing work and relaxation is scientifically grounded, with the relevant proof process detailed on page 21 of the 31,467th issue of the academic journal Star Caesar. Acquiring knowledge aims to enhance living. Don't invert priorities like those dots at the... Then you'll I detest.
Dun 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 dun.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. It hasn't been long, and yet...
He's so cute!
That's what I thought. I heard you guys pulled off a big... Such a pity I couldn't be there. Or else... Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco-ship. Transform? Oh! I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability... Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts' cornerstones are all different. Some can even read your thoughts. Now that I think about it, it was good that Branya got there when she did in Bellabog. If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
Hey there, lively guy. Welcome to... What should I call you? What a unique name. So, mister, what do you wish for?
Magnet.
This is your way. Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic. I would. To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of... Well, it's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate. Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your dreams will come.
Wait, I think she's talking about Pom Pom.
May fate...
Does she want me to cut off Pom Pom's tail? Bro, no!
Oh, not bad. Not bad at all.
Ooh, pretty. Yeah. Well, I found the bird. Oh, Ruby Lily, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome.
What happened in Penacony?
Oh, man.
The Charmony Festival has really been postponed.
So who's the 5th member? Probably Himiko, or wait, Adventurine. This is a surprise, or not Adventurine, Argenti. Welcome, my dear friend. Our journey is beautiful, more elegant than mine. My most sincere regard. Why doesn't he have voice lines? What the fuck? Humble and gentle, such is a true measurement. I have heard of your valiant deed in leading others to vanquish the omen of evil. Though the tale bears a tinge of regret. You undoubtedly accompany beauty and justice. May Idrilla smile upon you. If an admirer beauty gets lost in the pursuit of power, they risk descending into the omen of evil, a form which is neither human nor beast. Although Mr. Sunday did not cross paths with the path of beauty, his actions were no different from the omen of evil. A lamented soul lost on the path of righteousness, truly a matter of deep regret. Ashamed to admit, Enna's dream was too realistic. I could not bear it. Bid it farewell to a fallen friend who had long turned into a beast. I lingered in the illusionary dream for a very for his voice spell were too vivid. I didn't pass the trial of beauty this time, spending much time in self-reflection on my own hesitation. Yet I wish for Agilla to remain my beacon, a banner for me to strengthen my determination for the beauty. Hope you. Thank you, and may beauty always be with you. To protect all beauty.
The festival hasn't started.
Hi.
Who's that?
It's really you.
Firefly!
I knew I didn't get the wrong person. Yes, it's just I didn't get the chance to say hello. There's still some time before the Charmony. 2 murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who wishes to replace an Eon-created paradise with a dream. You guys even ended up shattering the dream. It's truly been quite a vacation. It's a good thing that you guys managed to overcome all those difficult problems. Congratulations! After the Charmony Festival's opening, will you guys be leaving again? There will always be somewhere. After all, you guys are on the path of the Trailblaze.
Yes.
Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me that this journey will tell me how to live on. That's all he's so I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. Yes, sadly I was looking in the wrong place. But I did. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC's Strategic Investment Department? She told me her price. I know. But what she wanted wasn't my aunt. Of course, I want to live on. But what fate owes me, I want it paid back, not passed on. No, speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter. With even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade. It was an emergency, so I never had the chance to formally apologize. To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing.
No, poor Firefly.
That girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about the script hasn't reached its end yet. We will.
Bro, not the
I
script.
hope she's okay. But if it's only those 2 hounds again, she'll probably be. I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the...
Dude, he just dissed the shit out of him.
Let's take a seat. Everything is settled. Forget it. I've done enough walking around already.
Yeah, I got a hand. Don't worry. I didn't do anything rash. I've hidden myself away. It's a pity I won't be able to see Miss Robin perform. Aw.
Looks like I don't have to worry about her.
Poor girl.
It's Miss Robin! Hey, Miss Robin!
Hey, Miss
Hey,
Robin!
over here, Miss Robin! Miss Robin! Miss Robin!
Oh my god. It's almost like, marry me. People be crazy.
Distinguished guests, fellow family members, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from all over the cosmos. It's a pleasure to join you all in celebrating the grandest ceremony of the Amber Era, the Charmony Festival. Firstly, on behalf of the Penacony family's 5 major lineages, and on behalf of myself, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all our guests.
Aww.
As you all may have noticed, this year's Charmony Festival is far from regular. Thanks to the efforts of everyone, this celebration is unprecedented in scale. Not only that, the customary opening ceremony held at the Penacony Grand Theater has now moved to the Radiant Feldspar, the very airship you all stand upon. We invite you to express your warmest applause and deepest appreciation for OT Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, for his selfless devotion to the Harmony's cause.
I'm just waiting for Sparkle to ruin everything.
What makes this festival so uniquely significant? As is widely known, the Radiant Feldspar had to halt its voyage due to an anomaly in the Sweet Dream, sparking widespread discussion in the 12 hours. Thanks to the hard work of Penacony's internal and external factions, we've finally gotten the Dreamscape back on track, just in time for the Charmony Festival. And as they say, good things come in pairs. The Charmony Festival not only celebrates this achievement, but also marks... And finally, the last reason. Does everyone remember the Watchmaker? In truth, the family has poured their efforts into this festival just to commemorate this legendary luminary, the father of Penacony, Mikhail Chard Legwork, one of the legendary Nameless who laid the foundations of Penacony.
Yay!
In the most bewildering times of the planet of festivities, it was he who descended from the sky with his companions, who taught us through trailblazing where freedom lies. It was also they who led the vanguard in the pioneering of the Dreamscape, in exchange for what is now known as the Paradise of Harmony. It can be said that Penacony's splendid success today is deeply rooted in the trailblazing ethos the Watchmaker planted within us. Only by honoring this trailblazing spirit can we fulfill our mission and spread harmony to a broader audience.
Oh my god, bro.
Aw, that's so nice of her. She's talking about us.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. It doesn't matter if she's talking about the old or new generation. We're all still part of...
True.
And now, the Sweet Dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone
I
on the
expect a
Astral Express,
beautiful cutscene for this.
with unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the cosmos, offer a token.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a big...
We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express. A meager appreciation that we hope you will accept with grace.
She's giving us a whole airship?
Let us gift our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless Nameless.
Nameless! Nameless! Nameless!
And now, I propose a toast to harmony, to the Trailblaze, to the future of Penacony and the universe, and to the... Cheers! Cheers!
Oh, it's so pretty. I'm just waiting for things to go to hell.
To make a decision like that. This little bird is no less capable than her brother.
All's well, all's well. Right. But have you forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find better her.
Oh,
When
no.
did this get shoved into my hands? There are still so many bombs. Now's not the time for plot twists. I can't handle this alone. Time to...
You're good at reading the room. Just all the ones. Let's see. What the fuck? Do not be cry. Bro. Dude, everyone's in here. I'm sorry, just Dr. Ratio's like, K. And just left the chat. Damn. Okay.
All set. Let's start.
Let the show begin.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, is that it?
You finally arrived, oh great gray-haired little one. I'm the constable around these parts. You don't like it? Fine. I'm now the bomb demon. Satisfied? If not, you'll just have to make do. Alright, now that you've found me, it's my turn to complete my mission. Next, I'll count 5, 4, 1. Did I miss a number? Oh, so I did. No matter though. I've never learned how to count before. I'm not even a real bomb. Was it surprising? Shocking? Horrifying? No? Really? Fine. That's too bad then. You really haven't learned.
Bro, that we tore apart the marketable plushie.
At least I made some progress.
Dude, Black Swan found 131 bombs by the time it took me to find one. I feel so inadequate. I like that it's playing her theme, though. Bro, I love Uhill. He's so funny. Oh, there it is.
We meet again. I am Penacony's fame. Got yourself into a pickle. I'm more than happy to help, but unfortunately, I'm preoccupied with a couple of unsolved. Right. It completely slipped my mind. Dr. Boom specializes in explosive. I need your help, mister. You've had quite a few run-ins with Dr. Boom. And with the recent bomb situation, you're bound to find evidence that proves. The first case is the Soulglad factory arson case. We found a hammer, a doll, and half a liter of unidentified fluid at the scene of the crime. The second case is the Blue Hour auction robbery. A gang of masked thugs broke in, stole a fragment of the Astral Express, and left behind a large hammer, a doll, and a half-dead red herring at the scene. Those are all the details. The way I see it, there must be... I trust in your deduction. Correct answer! You're good, gray hair. Seeing as you've put in so much effort, I'll throw you a bone. The bomb's
Sparkle Fumo.
craftily set up.
Hi, Kumo.
Hurry, time's running out.
And my news tells the trial booty especially did I found 145, but thought they were the fool's bomb. This is not a trial of elation or something. No matter what, please be patient, everyone. I have a feeling as long as our virtuous patience can persuade and drill with most severe convictions, even the most difficult of problems will be resolved. Mr. Jenny is right. Everyone, don't let your guard down. Kidnap one of the Fumos. Keep it for yourself. No, I don't think I will. There it is.
Oh, by the laughter. To think you've seen through my disguise this quickly. Honestly, my dear Mr. Gray Hair, you're just like that ferocious pangolin in Madame Susan's bedroom. Keep your shirt on. A watched pot never boils. I'm on to you. You're here because you accepted bribes from the duplicitous and corrupt leader of that Sparkle gang. The scoundrel who wants to become mayor of Sparkle City. This evil city has fallen into depravity. As the sheriff doll, I cannot idly stand by and do nothing. And now, only this imaginary neutron bomb can completely cleanse Sparkle City. If you wish to defeat me, you'll have to face off against the great Sparkle's dogs. They're my fierce...
Okay.
Harmony and unison.
In the name of a will forged in ice never falters! What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Cutting the net.
Night. Stars echo.
This ends here.
Relax. Say bye to breathing.
Give me the ultimate prize. Ah.
To think I was defeated by the despicable underling of Blaze and Bro. You'll never get away with this. Because I'm just an adorable doll. Not to imagine.
Bro. But no bomb. Holy freaking shirt balls. This is gonna be a killer. Yeah, we're close. So close, 990. This one's the bomb.
Hello, lovely actor. You can call me the director doll. I often use this if you didn't know. I'm the one
I
who
have
directs the entire
20
cast
sparkle
of Penacony.
Fumos. Oh my
Being a
god.
fan of the show, what did you think? Well, actually,
I think you have a problem, Kumo.
you're only allowed to
Heh,
say one
Kumo,
line.
Fumo, haha.
Please try and resist the urge to share your thoughts. Sunday. Who's that? Since you're done asking questions and I'm done answering. According to the script, I must reveal to you the fact that there's no bomb here at all, thus causing you to want to kick yourself for spending your whole time listening to me rant. But don't fret, I've also prepared a gift for you. A dream bubble that has the thrilling life and death moments I shared with a beautiful memo keeper. If you haven't seen it yet, you should hurry up.
I took them their mind now, and I won't stop talking to them, so no one can stop me. You grown some brain cells? Scream! Please. Bro. Oh, I misread taking them as talking to them. I auto-corrected your word in my brain. I want everyone to know the family protection over Penacony has been rendered useless to you. Hurry up and move out. World saving heroes.
Not much time left.
To the poop deck.
Is that Firefly?
28 minutes, 46 seconds. 28 minutes, 45 seconds.
You're here! Looks like she also sent you a message. Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. Just over half an hour ago, I received a message from an
27 minutes, 52 seconds.
The Sweet Dream has lost the protection of the Order. If it were to blow up here, the consequences would be unfathomable. I've scrutinized it for a long time, but the bomb's design is incredibly unique. As if it's been locked by some apart from its creator, I fear no one knows how to deal.
Mommy, I don't want to die.
Actually, do you still remember? The script said that I will experience death.
She's
3
gonna take the
times
bomb
more
and
each, I
blow.
think this moment. You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's special method in order to enter dreams instead. This allows me to perform feats that typical dream chasers can't. As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond the dream and extend a lifeline to the Radiant Feldspar. I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape, as deep as possible, where there are no living souls around. That way...
Yeah, what about you?
Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends. And maybe even make it back. At present, this is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy ending. I have some words to share with you, though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that the so-called impossible is... At the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible. But are they really never going to happen? Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove these impossibilities hasn't arrived. Whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death, or a harrowing deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all... That when that moment arrives for us to make a choice, the answer to our end will already be within our heart. It is not destiny that shapes us, but we who... The Astral Express and the Stellaron Hunters are like light and shadow. We walk on different paths, intertwined, moving forward and growing together.
Oh no.
Maybe the end is predestined, but it is not today.
Since things are going too well, let's speed up the countdown.
Human life is short, just like fireflies to a flame. So if you have an answer in your heart,
No, not like
always
this.
remember, don't leave with any regrets.
Even
We have
Whisper.
this right, don't we?
Since you care so much about other people's safety, why don't you go take a closer look?
Did she just block me with a hammer?
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways. Regardless if the result was a sweet illusion or a bitter reality. It was an answer we longed for, day and night. So, why do people choose to slumber? I think it's as you said. Because in the end, we will wake up from our dreams.
Damn, that was so pretty. But if that wasn't her third death, then where's her third death coming from? Acheron?
When I arrived, I happened to see a child holding it. He said the flowers were prepared by Aunt Jessie for the watchmaker and the war comrade he'd missed his whole life. Mikhail would place 2 bunches of flowers here year after year. And after he left, it became 3. Your wishes will always be remembered by someone. Now, Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night. The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people are prepared to step forth towards freedom. Tiernan, you can go home now. While the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
But before leaving, we still have one last...
It is my honor. I've said many goodbyes. Yet I am glad that this is the first time I speak these words with Bet. Before leaving, I'm sure you all have plenty to say to the Nameless of the past. A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
Ship of fools. Dude, Sparkle is such a troll, though.
Honestly, when I heard the conductor's request, the Nameless, those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition. After all this time, how would we even find those 3 people in such a vast place like But it seems, in the land of the dreams, anything is—
History may not remember the names of the dead, but the stars, the first glimmer of light in the prolonged night, often illuminates little, as it is fleeting and the darkness too vast. But because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls, countless more will follow. Brooklyn Tiernan, Rosalina J. and Estella, we raise a toast to you, trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate and courageous pursuit, and a voyage that traverses.
that statue. It wasn't—
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left. In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity, or if he was even a living—
what should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. I'm suddenly reminded of the time at the theme park when he said he was only 13 years old. Either way, he's an enigmatic— At least our journey together in Penacony was real enough. And his loyalty. Gallagher, we raise a toast to you, the slumbering hound, to the festival's invitation. To all lie, if we ever meet again.
Please don't talk in riddles. Damn. Also sad.
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are only now bidding you—
Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker, and we are forever indebted. Allow me, as the representative of Dreamflux Reef, to make another toast to all the names.
What will the people of Dreamflux Reef do now?
Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard time getting used to a life of darkness with their eyes closed. Though the order has faded, there must be someone to watch over them. Penacony's nights are long, and there are many who are still far from a good night's sleep. As for the sweet dream, we're still managing without it.
Mika and residents of Dreamflux Reef, we rate to your tenacity throughout time, to each sorrowful night, and
also sad.
In the end, we still came. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up just like a clock's hands that turn round and round. The start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock. The advent of time, there shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you. And then, a new page. Mikhail Char Legwork, we raise a toast to you, watchmaker of the land of the dreams, nameless, to Penacony's past, present, future, and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
With that, our duty as Nameless should—
The trailblaze can illuminate the way, but ultimately, the future.
I still feel that Mr. McHale must have really wanted to witness this day himself.
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this—
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. McHale, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long. And they were also young once. Stumbling and bumbling around just like us. Getting into scraps and mischief, that sort of stuff. Companions, enemies, journeys, adventures, all the sad and happy memories. The everyday that we're used to. They've lived through them too. But those things are all in the past. Yeah. Maybe that's the precise thing I can't let go of. It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right? Because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives, we see these people. So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a. But what if they and we aren't really that special? When Mr. McHale sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this. The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, the average person's lifelong journey is merely a short sight. It is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the silver rail, but we will, as long as we remember their stories. And what Mr. McHale has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old Nameless's face at the end of his life. And its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's important, but what we can learn from others' answers, right?
This is what trailblazing is.
True.
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Don Hung, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
Why does Dong Hong have the dad jokes?
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day we'll all have to face out.
But before that, we still have a...
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony. Then prepare ourselves for our next...
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
I want to say goodbye to Mommy Acheron. Even if her pulls busted my fucking shots really hard.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony? Who would have thought our paths would cross in such a way? Come to think of it, I didn't even get a chance to formally... Simply put, I'm a self-annihilator who was cursed by the Nihility. My hometown was destroyed a long time ago, and the whole world was erased beneath their shadow. In order to fight against the cruel end of self-destruction, I went on a journey, in search of a way to sever the chains of the Nihility. After a long and grueling search, I am convinced that my destination lies within the depths of the dark web, where reality and the Nihility. In there lurks a secret called Device 9. One day, I'll reach it. The ocean of stars is vast, and given our destinations, I'm afraid our paths may not cross. But the trailblazing expedition ahead is always full of unknowns, and my blade is sharp enough to sever fate. As long as we maintain our original... In that case, I must apologize for my rudeness. Do you remember when we first... Because of the Self-Annihilator's curse, my memories are stripped away, blurring my past. And after our journey together, what I originally thought were familiar feelings were merely illusions. I believe this was truly our first meeting. That's right. What matters more is not who I am, but what we have done together. This story. Well, we both still have our own paths to walk. So let's forge ahead. Hopefully, if we meet again.
I'm so sad to say goodbye to them. Oh, Pom Pom.
There. Chin up, Pom.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
Still better than just standing there like a scarecrow. Oh, hey, you're finally back. We told Pom Pom all about our adventure, and they suddenly started crying. The conductor never cries.
Oh, poor Pom Pom.
Is never sad. Pom Pom is just angry. Yeah, angry. No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well-thought-out timetable completely ignored. If you carry on like this, the express is gonna run out of fuel. That's right. Pom Pom is just angry. It's not because of Misha, Tiernan, Rosalina, and the rest.
It's okay. Oh, Pom Pom, just let it all out. Everyone, could you all take a break in the next car? Don't worry, I'll stay.
But...
Let's go, Mark.
Yeah, listen to Mommy Dearest. Poor Pom Pom.
I never expected Pom Pom would be...
Those three nameless must have meant a lot to Pom.
No one knows exactly when Pom Pom boarded the Express, but one can surmise that their journey has been filled with many hellos and goodbyes. The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They still leave it to Himiko. When it comes to comforting, there's no one better on
No
the
one's
Express.
better than Mommy Dearest.
Well, they were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question. Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way. And to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom Pom has had no choice but...
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom Pom's been silently putting in a lot of work.
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy. But, because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected. We can...
Only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? I don't... When you put it like that... But I don't even want to become an adorable ice cube floating around in space.
Which also means that we must prudently consider our...
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The 2 nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world, Melustanen. As for which one we're headed to...
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion.
Kafka? Did she actually bore? Oh,
Everyone, we meet again.
Black Swan.
You! Why were you just in my...
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
She's like, don't ask the question.
Memo Keeper, let's put aside how you managed to sneak past everyone and board the Express for now.
I accidentally overheard how the Express obtains fuel. I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together. But now, it appears my suggestion could be the very lifeline that saves everyone.
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to
The Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon. Especially with those mired memories of yours. But I digress. If the Astral Express is in urgent need of a special trailblazing expedition to recharge, have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world that even the renowned Akivili never reached. Should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail, the Express may never have to worry about energy, ever.
Trailblazing to a world that even Akivili has never been to? Is that possible?
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak.
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists. A world hidden away from outside observation. Its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. A world fettered by 3 paths. Its destiny hanging in the balance. The eternal land. Amphorius.
Amphorius,
I hope I'm not too late, child.
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here?
Looks like my time's up.
What do you mean? What time?
Negotiation, interrogation, or death. My fate lies entirely in your hands, Lady Bonajade. The dance is done. Why bother with the compassionate pretense and give someone who's about to die the chance?
Despite your fall from grace, you still look well. I'm very glad to see that you're so full of verve.
Do not insult my pride with half-veiled sarcasm. Have you specially come to see me just to sate your vile vanity?
Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your younger sister's wishes. To offer you a generous trade. That is...
Robin?
To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. That's the oath between you siblings. If I told you there was still a chance to realize this vow, would you be... I recognize the gravity of this question, which is why you don't have to answer me right. Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this...
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your... a word of advice for you before we part ways. A word of warning from someone who's been in your shoes before. Life is too short to miss out on golden opportunities.
That's it. Dude, there's so many visitors. Holy fuck.
Birds are born with no shackles. Then what fetters my fate? Blown away the white petals, leave me
Your boy bosses.
trapped in the cage. The endless isolation can't wait on someday I'll make a dream unchained. Let my heart bravely spread the wings, soaring past the night.
God, there's so many fucking quests. Oh yeah, this is where we can pick our free 4-star. All these rewards. The sparkle doll. Wait, Boo Hill. I like that. He's the first one to visit.
Holy shirt balls. The synthesizer on this express is lit as fudge. Following this synthesizing method, would it turn a bag of trash? It's not a new term. It just means very peak. It means very fudging. What the fork? This synesthesia beacon obviously knows about my language deficiency, but it still keeps updating the lexicon. Fudge this. Anyway,
I love him.
Other than this. Looks like you're prepared to be the Express's tour guide. Then.
Oh, what a good story. I'm just sad there's not more. I want more. Not that. What am I looking for? Oh, wait, missions. Oh, so many.
Nice.
Ugh. You know, I hate to call it this early, but like honestly, I'm just so tired. I think we finished the story, so I think I'll call it here. Thank y'all for joining me. Sorry if I seem low energy. I don't know what's up with me. I'm just tired. But anyway, I'll see y'all in the next stream. Y'all take care. Bye.